Welcome to my Never Better Yoga YouTube channel. I am so glad you're here. I'm Susan and this is Buddy Sherman. I've got a 30-minute Vinyasa Flow Yoga practice for you today, all about movement and message. We are going to celebrate one of the most inspiring women in America, Mel Robbins. She's got some tips to help turn ourselves around. So if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after that best version of you today.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time.
Press the play button together right now. Then come with me. You're going to come down onto your mat. Your feet are going to go to the width of your mat, so they're kind of wide. Your hands are going to slide off your mat. And I just want you to rinse your knees just side to side. So just take a tipping to the right and to the left. Just waking up your lower body right now with a rinsing, with a cleansing. And then I want you to rinse your knees over to the left, round down, and open up. So contract as you bow, inhale as you expand. Visualize painting the ceiling, maybe painting your day. Just really open up that creativity in your heart. And just start your practice right here and now by connecting the focus of your mind to your breath. Now, hold the right arm up, plant the left hand down. Sweep up as you open up. Let your hips head forward as you open up the hip flexors. Plug the right shoulder head in. Lengthen your neck and come back down. Beautiful. Go back to the rinse side to side. Yeah, just let a little bit of a smooth flow begin your practice. And this time, rinse your knees right. And the same thing, you're going to contract and expand. You bow down and then you open up. Just starting to activate movement in your body, connecting each of your moves to your inhalation and your exhalation. Hold that left arm up on top. Plant the right hand. Lift up on your knees and your shins and stretch the left arm over your head as you plug that shoulder head in. Breathe. Now hold right here and extend a little longer length of an expansion on your left side body. Now come back down and I want you to take your feet to the width of your hips. Let your right leg cross over the left, creating that pigeon shape of your legs, and just go into a little rock. You're going to rock right and left. Now I want you to rock over to the left, landing the right foot, probably right off your mat. Pull the left heel in towards your bum, navel into the spine. Wrap a hug on this right leg, sitting up super tall, or lift the left arm up and wrap a twist, Ardha Matsyendrasana, spinning around, letting the shoulders draw down, seeing if you can close that gap between the right thigh and the left armpit, and just breathe into the rotation. Let the tips of your ears draw back and your face soften. If you'd like a little more, let the left hand catch the pinky edge side of the right foot. Stretch the right arm up and take your gaze over to the right side. Now carry this right leg. You can create a carrier where you put the sole of the right foot in the left elbow and the right knee in the right elbow. And just do a little rock. Just a little rock back and forth. If you prefer another carrier, perhaps a little hammock style, that's also an option. But open up that right hip. Breathe. And then release it. Both feet plant down. Hands go to the width. They're going to reach off of your mat, and you're going to take the left leg, cross it over the right, and you're going to go back to the rock. So side to side. So today, in honoring International Women's Day, we're turning it into International Women's Week, where we are honoring inspirational women. So Forbes Magazine has tagged Mel Robbins as the second most inspiring woman in America. So she is a relationship expert, an author. She wrote the 5-second rule. She is a radio host, a life coach. You will really enjoy her materials. You can find her on YouTube. You can just Google her name. She's got a phenomenal TED Talk. So we are going to celebrate her today. Left foot reaches over to the right. Left hand to right heel, draw it in. Wrap that hug around this left leg. Sit up nice and tall. Yeah, so you're really experiencing the opening in that left IT band, or reach the right arm up and then create that twist through the waist. Ardha Matsyendrasana as you sit up tall, drawing the shoulder blades down the back side of your body and breathe. Now, if you want a little more, take the right hand to the pinky edge side of the left foot, extend it out, stretch the left arm out and sit up super tall. Breathe. Now, create a little carrier for this left leg. It could be a carrier of a hammock style, or you might prefer a carrier where the sole of the left foot is in the right elbow and then the left knee is on the left elbow. So just rock side to side, whichever carrier serves you. So Mel is going to help us get what we want. How do you like that? So we're going to unpack some of her tips to help us turn ourselves around. So go ahead and release that connection. Just cross your legs, plant your hands, and I want you to just slide back to the center of your mat onto your hands and your knees. Round your back and tuck your chin. Inhale and arch your back. Now do that again. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale and arch. Now shift your hands, one right, one left, and create a circular motion. Doesn't need to be big, just let it be fluid, let it be smooth. Your arms can bend or you could keep them straight. Now breathing in and out through your nose. Now reverse that direction. So in honoring Mel today, she is quite a dynamic speaker. If you haven't heard her before, you might want to Google her and check out her TED Talk. She's pretty impressive as far as how to turn things around in your life. So right now, just start with your right hand. Turn it around and rock back and forth. So she has written a book called The 5-Second Rule, where she teaches a technique that can help you from going down that path of anxiety or depression or worry or angst or fear. She's written this, or actually experienced, a tool that can really help. It's kind of like a rocket launch. She counts down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And shifts happen in the way you think by breaking patterns. Flip the right hand around. Now, turn the left hand around and rock back and forth again. Now, in this rock back and forth, really stretch out the left forearm and the left hand by peeling the heel of the left hand off of your mat. Yeah, you're going back and forth. So scientists have calculated the odds of you being here, not just here in your practice today, but you being here and alive on earth today, taking into account all those disasters. And guess what that number is? You are 1 in 400 trillion. Now, come back with hands facing forward, cat and cow. Now, if you are 1 in 400 trillion, there must be a very specific reason that you're here. And a lot of those life-changing ideas that you have, Mel talks about how to turn them from thoughts into action. Pretty profound stuff. Now, tuck your toes under. Slip your shins up off of the mat. You're going to hover them. Feel that strength of your body. And then spiral your inner thighs up and back as you down dog it. So pedal through your feet in down dog, pressing your heels back behind your second and third toe. So you're really taking a nice stretch on that back line of energy on your body, that superficial line. And from here, I want you to take your feet all the way to the width of your mat and walk your hands back towards your feet. So you're going to be at the back of your mat, feet wide, and you're going to let your peace fingers come right on your big toes. Physically pull them up on the in-breath. Sneak your elbows in, bow down, and fold on the out-breath. Now, shake your head out. Any kind of angst, any kind of stinking thinking, anything troubling you. Maybe it's unforgiveness or offense. See if you can let it spill out from in between your ears. Make no mistake, the battleground is in between our ears. Now lift your heart up, pull the big toes up, breathe in. Exhale, bow down, breathe out. Hold right here. So Marcus Aurelius, the way he puts it, as our happiness in life is dependent upon our thoughts and how we learn that self-discipline of controlling our thoughts. Pump the heart up, breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. The quality of our life, the quality of our happiness depends upon our ability to control our thoughts. Rise back up, halfway lift. Exhale, bow down. So basically, you could change your life by changing the way you think. Rise up, right hand, left wrist, side bend. Inhale, back up. Left hand, right wrist, lean up and over to the left. Now, heel toe your feet to the width of your hips and collect your hands at heart center at the back of your mat. Pull your chin down towards your chest and seal a purpose that you could have today for your practice, a wish or a prayer. Something that you might be interested in turning around. And then offer that up on the in-breath. Exhale, take a swan dive on the out-breath. Walk right on out into high plank pose. Levitate the right leg up, right knee, right tricep in high plank. Stretch the right leg back. Stay in high plank. Activate your core. Protract your shoulders. Right knee, left upper arm. Stay in high plank. Stretch the right leg back. Right knee, right up the center line. Hover the shin. The hips lower. The shin pulls up. Breathe. Right leg goes up and back. Either three-legged down dog or flip that flow. Right foot behind the left. Right arm up and over. Turn yourself around. Lift the right arm up. Bring it around and pull the right knee in. Step the right foot up. Modified revolve lunge. Peel the right arm up as the arms stack and the upper body twists. Bring it up and around, warrior two. Flip the right palm, peaceful warrior. Exhale, pinwheel your hands down. Step into high plank. Lower your knees down. Lower your body down. Chin, chest, belly. Slither right onto your belly. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Inhale, pop your heels up, pull your belly in, shift back to high plank. Activate your core, you've got this. Left leg lifts. Stay in plank. Left knee, left tricep. Stretch it back long. Left knee, right tricep. Work the oblique of your body. Stretch that left leg back. Pull the knee into the nose. Hover the shin, lowering the hips, pulling the shin in and up. Stretch that left leg back. Roll open at the hip. Stay right here or flip inside out. Right shoulder stacks over the right wrist. Breathe. Bring it back around. Pull the left knee right into your forehead. Step it up. Modified revolve lunge. Peel the left arm up. Left arm reaches back. Right heel spins down. Right arm forward. Up and around. Warrior two. Flip that left palm for peace. Pinwheel your hands down. Let it go. Let it flow. Maybe knees. Chin, chest, belly. Maybe no knees from plank. Offer the heart up. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe out. Back to down dog. Walk your feet in just a little bit. About 6 inches. Bring them together and take a peek at your hands. Grip the mat with your hands. On the inhale, pop your heels up. On the exhale, bend your knees. Step, hop, float, fly. Feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Scoop the arms up. Come to chair. Thunderbolt. Inhale, stand, breathe in. Open up the heart. Exhale, dive down. Breathe out. Beautiful. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Offering your heart up. Exhale, diving your hips back. Right leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Pull the knee to the nose. Step it up. Crescent lunge. Levitate your arms up. Breathe in. Exhale. Set it down. Let it go. Let it flow. Empty out your breath. Inhale. Rise up. Exhale. Dive up and back. Left leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose. One time. Step it up. Crescent, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, set it down, let it go, let it flow. Empty out your breath. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive up and back. Down dog, hold up in that short down dog. Now, one more round, Surya Namaskar B. Before we go, really connect to your mat. So Surya Namaskar B is Utkatasana chair pose. And we're going to do crescent lunge on each side. So now peel your heels up all together. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, float, fly. Feet to your hands. Come to Utkatasana chair pose. Stand up, breathe in, open up to this day. Exhale, dive down. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Move through Vinyasa. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Right leg on the rise. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose one time. Step it up. Crescent lunge. Rise up. Breathe in. Exhale, move your body through that flow, emptying your breath. Inhale on the rise. Exhale back. Down dog, left leg lifts. Roll your hip open. Knee to nose. Last time, step it up. Crescent lunge, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, set it down with that grace. Breathe out, let it go, let it flow. You choose the style, you choose the exit. Breathe in, maybe you kick it up, maybe you pull back and take it out. Walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet further than your hips. Soften your knees, peace fingers around the big toes again. Breathe in, pump your heart up. Exhale, breathe out, sneak your elbows in. Bow down. Stay in the fold. Hold. Hold in the fold. So in Mel Robbins' book, The 5-Second Rule, what happens is our brain is wired on autopilot. Habits we do, we think, we act on that we don't even think about. Now lift your heart up, breathe in, exhale, dive down. So what happens is this 5-second rule when you count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, when you start down a path of fear, anxiety, angst, whatever it is that triggers anger, whatever it is that triggers that thought, the idea is to turn it around. Now, stay in the fold, let go of your big toes, lace your hands and let your shoulders rinse over your head. Release that connection. Let your hands come upon your shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Heel toe your feet to the width of your hips and rise back up. Stand tall, breathe in. Exhale, hands at heart center. Balance on the left leg. Want you to lift the right leg up into crane. Cross the right leg over the left. Now you're in standing pigeon. So the way Mel puts it is that people wait. They wait to feel ready before they take action. They wait to feel ready to be courageous, to be confident, to be waiting for the right time. So they're waiting on a feeling. Right hand's going to slip down, left arm's going to rise up. And confidence, just as an example, it's not a feeling. You may never feel that confidence, but you have to do it. Confidence is a thing you do. Now, rise up. Maybe you lace the right arm in front of the right shin for a bind, standing Marichyasana, or maybe left hand small of the back, right hand, right shin. Breathe. Hold. Sit it into Utkatasana chair, back of your mat. Reach your arms forward and tailbone back. Exhale, sweep your hands and lace them again to allow a rinse of the shoulders. Release that connection, halfway lift. Levitate your heart up. Exhale, breathe out, fold and bow. Come back up with me, stand tall, breathe in. Hands back to heart center. Feel the balance of your body on the soles of your feet. Stand tall. Balance on the right leg. Pick up the left leg. Steady the gaze. Draw your shoulders down the back side of your body. Left knee is over the left ankle. Cross the left leg over. Standing Galavasana. Standing pigeon. The left hip opens through the hip joint. Draw the right hip back. Drishti, the steady gaze. Possibly slip the left arm down. Right arm lifts up. Now you could let the right hand come to the small of your back and left hand to the left shin. Or you lace that bind for standing Marichyasana. Stand into the pose. Breathe and steady your gaze. Stand into it. Sit back down. Utkatasana chair. Reach your arms forward. Reach your arms forward. Exhale, fold and dive over your legs and rinse the shoulders one more time. Release that connection. Walk your hands out, downward facing dog. Peel the right leg up, roll the hip open. Right knee into the nose, step it up. Modified, turn open to the right. Modified revolve lunge. Right hand back, left hand forward, pinwheel the arms around, warrior two. Flip the right palm, straighten the right leg, reach up and back. Reach out and down, dock your hips back. Utthita, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Soften that left upper rib cage. Now left hand behind your back, possibly the top of the right thigh. Float up, half bound, half moon. Let the half bind go and connect to a Chapasana variation. Release that connection, sit into chair. Utkatasana, top of your mat. Stand tall into your day. Look up, hook your thumbs, bend your elbows, open up your heart. Expand and open. Exhale, dive down, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasana. Exhale, dive back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Now hold up. Breathe in, pick your heels up. Breathe out, lower your heels down. Do it again. Breathe in, pick your heels up. Breathe out, lower your heels down. One more time. Breathe in, pick your heels up. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your heels down. Levitate the left leg up. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose. One time, draw it in. Turn yourself around. Modified revolve lunge. Left arm up. Breathe in. Open up, twist. Left hand back. Right arm forward. Warrior two. You can command your life by controlling your thoughts. Flip that left palm. Straighten the left leg. Reach up and back. Press into the left toe mound. Dock your hips back. Stretch forward. Keep a little bend or buoyancy in that left leg. Utthita, Trikonasana triangle. Maybe left hand down, right arm up. Stacking your wings, opening up your heart. A possible half bind. Float up, half bound, half moon. Let the left toes face the front, the right toes face the right, and then maybe catch the right hand and foot for that Chapasana variation. Release it down, right leg meets the left, scoop the arms up, chair. Reach the arms forward, half a chair. Drop your bottoms down. Once you let your bottoms land, I'm coming back into the middle of the mat. Let your legs lift up. Now lower down to hover, hover. Slip your hands behind your head. Lift the right leg up, flex the left and let it hover. Lift your chest, your heart, breathe. Now switch it. Now switch, switch, switch. So you can turn yourself around today by changing the way you think. Yes, rather than waiting on things, if you get a thought that's a good thought, an inspiring thought, take action on it. Rather than thinking about it, trying to figure it out, studying it, just take action. Even if it's a little thought like I should call so-and-so. I should see how they're doing. Whatever it is, whatever your goal is, take action on it. Yes. And you are so inspired by those women around you. Keep scissoring the legs. Now, rise up, high boat. High boat. Lift the legs, breathe. Now, plant your feet. Hands go back. Fingers into hip pockets. Roll the shoulders up and back. Pop your hips up. Reverse tabletop. Lower down. Sit bones lower. Go back to the beginning. Let the right leg cross over the left. Rock those hips of yours. Yes, rinse away any self-doubt, any worry. Just rinse it away. The battleground is in your head. Plant the right foot. Pull the left heel in. Wrap your arms around or hook that left arm on the outside. Rather than thinking about everything, that analysis paralysis, we find ways to take action. Confidence is a thing you do. If we're waiting on feeling it, we may be waiting a really long time. Now, maybe a little variation. Pick that right leg up. You can feel the mobility in your hips. Yes, beautiful. Now, come back down. We don't want to be crooked. Left leg crosses over the right. Rock the hips side to side. Rinse right out of those hips any of those thoughts that aren't serving you. Yeah, we're going to change some habits, break some patterns. This is going to be a great day. Now, go ahead and rock over to the right. Pull the right heel in. Either create that nice hug of this left leg, or you might want to hook it. Look up and then wring it out. Twist it. Ardha Matsyendrasana. Peel the left shoulder blade back. Let the crown of your head lift. Can you soften your face? If you want more, pick up the left leg with the right hand. Stretch the left arm across. Breathe. Sit up tall. Sit up tall and breathe. Now, come around to the top of your mat. Just find a comfortable, easy seat. I want you to slip your hands beneath your knees, and I want you to create a little circular motion. This is going to anchor you. It's going to ground you into the earth to create stability in your life. And as you turn yourself around, that's what you're doing right now. You're turning yourself around. You are going to change your life by changing the way you think. Now reverse that direction and practice tools that help you do that. The hows of busting those habits that don't work anymore. Now, stretch your arms out, gather in the palms of your hands all of the good, the blessings that you have bestowed upon you, and seal your hands into heart center, chin to chest, to connect to the purpose that drew you in today. Then as you look up, breathe in, one Om to home. Home. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your